Right, okay, so if you want to come onto all fours this time, so that we stretch out our legs from those previous postures that we just did. So taking your right leg out.
Jazz, I can't see you. Are you sure that the camera's seeing the mat?
Oh,
no, you need to change it. That's better. Yeah, great.
Is that better? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So lifting up the right leg, just stretch it out as far out as you can. Try and keep your back straight as much as possible. And then bring that knee in towards you and lower your head towards it. Taking it back out and then lift your head up as well. And then bring your knee in and bring your head towards your knee. Take that leg back out. Lift the head up at the same time. And then lower the head down when you bring the knee in towards you. Taking the leg back out, lifting the head up. And just hold it there for a moment each time so that you really fall into the posture. And then bringing the knee in, taking the head down, hold it there, and then out again. Bring the knee in, bring the head down, take it back out, head going up. Good, okay, and then relax that leg down, back into all fours, push back onto your lower legs as much as you can, push back, stretch those arms, push back. Good, coming back up onto all fours, lifting up the left leg, stretch that out to start with, and at the same time just double check your shoulders and wrists, alright, so you're not sort of like that or too far the other way, so that you're in kind of like a balance there, alright, so just keep stretching that leg to start with, keep stretching, really feel that stretch out, really feel that stretch out, and then start to bring the knee in and the head towards the knee. So going in, going out, going in, lowering the head towards the knee, then stretching the leg out, lifting the head up, bringing the head down, bringing the knee towards you. Remember keeping the balance with your arms as well. Taking that leg out, lifting the head up. Let's just hold it there a moment. Keep breathing, and then bring the head down, bring the knee in. Bring the head and knee towards each other. Keep pulling towards each other. Then take the leg out, lift the head up. Hold that there. Hold that there. Bring the head and knee towards each other. Take the knee and head out. Good, and then bring that leg down, back onto all fours, pull back onto your lower leg, stretch those arms out in front of you, pull back as much as you can onto your lower legs. Then come back up and we're just going to do a few cat-cows just to stretch out our spine. So head and tailbone going up and then head and tailbone going down, back lifting up, head and tailbone going up, and going down, back lifting up, head and tailbone going down, up, going down, back lifting up, good, and then flat back, and just try and move your head and butt towards each other just to stretch it out again. So head and butt going in one way towards each other, because then you should feel that stretch, then centre, and then to the other side. So as if the head and side of your butt are coming to meet each other. You should really feel that stretch. Coming back to the centre, other side again. Coming back to the centre, other side again. Coming back to the centre, pulling back onto your lower legs again. Feel that stretching into your arms. Good. And then just coming forward a little bit onto your mat and then sitting up onto your lower legs. Yeah. And then take your arms up. So take your arms up. Stretch them up as high as you can. And then exhale them forward again. Now, you might, I don't know how, some of you might need your blocks for us to do this next part, but it's up to you. See how you feel, right? But have them there just in case you want them there. But if you feel that you're okay, that's fine. So just put your blocks there at the side here, just behind you, yeah? Feel them with your hands to start with, okay? Just feel them there. Good. All right. You're all there? If you haven't got a block, Alice, then just use like a cushion or pillow or something like that. Right, so breathing in, stretch the arms up. Exhale them to the back. Exhale them to the back. And this is where you're going to put your hands onto your blocks and then head going back, and then just feel the front of you opening up. Opening up. Feel your shoulders opening up, your chest, your abdomen, and just letting that head just fall to the back. You can just even move it side to side a little bit and just feel your shoulder blades at the back sort of coming towards each other. Just hold that there a bit longer. Good. Okay. And then you're going to start to slowly come out. So lifting your head up first. Move your shoulders and just start to bring yourself forward. And then remember, roll the arms back up where we came. Up, up. And then bring them forward to the side. Yeah, good. Okay, well done. Right, so you can move the blocks to the side. Just keep them by you all the time, but just move them to the side. Right, so coming back onto all fours. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take your right leg out in front, right? So you might want to come back up and then just take the leg out, the right leg. Right, so again, you're going to check the knee and the ankle, all right, so that they are in alignment. So just check that. And then what you're going to do is, again, you can use your blocks, if that helps, right? So from here, from the alignment, you're going to walk backwards or slide backwards, okay, so that that leg straightens, yeah? So you don't have to use the blocks, but I can see that it might be appropriate. So then coming forward, you can do it in one swoop. So you just come forward in one swoop. Check that knee and that ankle, right, when you come forward. And then you go back again. Again, you can go back in one swoop until that leg is straight. come forward, check the alignment again. Good. So this time we're going to stay here, and what you can do is, again, you can use your block if it's easier, right? So you can put your hand on your block, and then you can lift the right arm up. So you're going up, twisting around to the side, so your head is looking up as well. And then slowly bring that arm down. And then putting the block on the other side of the foot, pressing the other hand down, check the knee again, and then lifting the other arm up. Good. Okay, and then bring that arm down. Then you're going to take this same leg, so press down with your hands to give you balance, and take that foot to the side of the mat and squish it as forward as you can go. As forward as you can go. All right, so just try and move it forward with your toes. Now what you're going to do is you're going to try and move forward. So this is opening up like your groin areas, your hips and your groin areas really like intensely. Right, so we're going to move forward to try and bring the knee again in alignment with the ankle. If it's hard for you, use your block. All right, so use your block if it's hard for you. If it's pulling on your back or your shoulders, then put your hands on your block so it gives you a little bit of support, and move forward so that you're trying to get the knee in alignment with the ankle. And then just hold it there, and I bet it's hurting for some of you. Oh yeah. But it will kind of like ease out some of that stiffness, definitely. It will really ease out some of that stiffness. So keep trying to push forward. All right, keep trying to push forward. All right, and then just relax back slowly, very slowly. Start to relax back so that that leg is straight again from that angle. So it's straight again. So just coming back up so that you're just easing everything off. Just easing everything off. Yeah, just hold that there. Good. And then you're going to come back to your all fours. So slowly bring that leg back into all fours. Pull back onto your lower legs. Stretch that onto the lower legs, pulling with your arms. Good. Okay, so coming back up, flat back, all fours. Now you're going to bring the other leg forward. So again, check the knee and the ankle. Yeah. So first of all, we're just going to go back from here like we did before. So you can use the blocks again. Do you remember we went back like that? Straighten the leg. Coming forward in one swoop. Check the knee and the ankle. Coming back. Try and do it in one go if you can, so that the leg is straight. Then coming back forward. Check the knee and the ankle. Coming back onto straight leg. Coming forward. Okay, good. So then here, remember, put the block at the side if you need to. So the opposite hand onto the block, and check the knee again, and then the other arm up. Take that arm up and look up as well. Then bring that arm down. Change sides, you can move the block over. And then the other, just check the knee and the ankle before you twist again. So then the other arm goes up, head going up as well. Bring that arm down. Right, so then we're going to squish that leg forward to the side of the mat. Bring it as forward as you can. Walk the foot forward. Right, so really test yourself, gauge yourself on how far forward you can go. All right, because if that's easy for you, then just go forward a bit more, right? Because no point sort of staying where it's really easy and comfortable. It's challenging yourself. Right, so we have to challenge ourselves. So you can use the blocks again to put your hands on, and then try and move forward. Remember those groin areas that were pulling on the other side, so now feel it from this side. And keep pushing forward, keep pushing forward. This will be relaxing all the tightness in all those hips, the groins, the joints. It will really start to kind of like, you know, give more flexibility. Keep pulling forward, so that, you know, you just relax that back leg, and as you pull that front part of you forward, good, okay, and then gently easing backwards, very gently, because you've pulled a lot of things there, gently easing back, and then like the other side, just come up, straight back, just come up, let that leg feel like really straight, and just come up so that your spine nice and tall. Just stay there for a moment, keep breathing. That will just ease off any of the tension that might have kind of built up. Good, okay. And then coming back, bringing your hands back onto the floor and taking that leg back, pulling back, so pressing your hands into the ground, pulling back onto your lower legs. Pull back as much as you can. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Good, okay. Right, so now we're just going to come up into sitting. Can you still all see me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So if you just come into sitting, right, so just feel that again, feel the spine nice and tall. Just take a few moments there, catch up with yourself. Jan, poor Jan, she didn't come back in. Oh, okay. Right, so first of all, taking your arms up. And we're just going to twist over to the left. So take your left arm out to the side, sweep it over, bend the elbow. Okay, bend the upper arm over. Really feel that stretch in that right side of your body. All right, so use the left arm. If you're coming over, if your like butt is lifting off the floor, use the left arm to guide you, to pull you back onto the floor. So you feel the stretch, keep feeling the stretch, keep feeling the stretch. Use your left arm to keep that butt on the floor. Good. Okay, both arms up, stretch up, bring the right arm down, sweep over to the side, bend that elbow, and then push over to the side and feel the stretch on that left side. So like the other side, if the butt is lifting off the floor, use the right arm to kind of pull you back onto the ground. Good. Bringing both arms up and then just leaning forward as much as you can. Now this is where we could do with our belts. So grab your belts, put them round the feet. Soften the elbows a little bit and just try and pull yourself so that you're not curling the back, trying to keep the spine straight, but from the lower back, right? So you're just trying to pull yourself forward bit by bit. So bit by bit, bit by bit. Just keep pulling forward. Feel that stretch from the lower part of your back. The lower part of the spine, feel that pull, just gently keep pulling forward, gently just keep pulling forward. Keep those elbows nice and soft, they are bent so that it allows you more flexibility, and keep the shoulders relaxed, don't tense up the shoulders, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep pulling forward. Keep pulling forward, keep pulling forward. Keep pulling forward, good. Okay, just relax those arms, shake them out, pat the shoulders and the arms to loosen up any tension. Okay, good. Right. So what we're going to do now, again, if you need your block at the sides, if you're struggling like with your hands to go all the way onto the floor, and if it's easier for you to have your block like that, if it gives you more support, then do that. Otherwise, just use your hands on the floor. And what you're going to try and do is we're just going to try and lift off the floor, sitting down to start with. Okay, so starting with the right leg, just lifting off the floor and then down, and then the left leg, lifting off the floor and then down. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Good. So now you're going to bring the knees in towards you, grab hold of your legs from underneath with your arms, lift the legs off the floor, hold it there, keep breathing, keep breathing, just hold that there. Okay, so challenge for you, for all of us. Right, so from here, release the hands and see if you can just take the arms down to the side. Remember, the spine has to stay straight, although it's at an angle. Arms down to the side. All right, so try and just start with having your arms to the side like that to start with. Knees can stay bent. But if you feel that you want to take this a bit further and challenge yourself, try and straighten the legs. So take them up and then just bend the knees to bring them back in. Straighten them up, bend, straighten, bend. Good, well done. Grab hold of the thighs at the bottom again with your hands. Hold it there a bit longer. And then just let the feet come on to the floor. Just shake the legs out. Shake the legs out. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do now, bring the left foot to the right thigh. But from here, what we're going to do is, again, you can take your block at the side if you need it. But what we're going to do from this angle is you're going to push forward towards the bent knee, push forward towards that bent knee, take the other leg and bring it to the side like this. So now the front leg should be sort of straight, the foot touching towards your knee, and then that leg straight. So this is where your block comes in handy, because the idea is we want the spine to be straight and upright, yeah? If that block is too high, then you can use a smaller block. So it's about trying to get the right posture, okay? So this is where then you're sitting like this, trying to keep the spine straight, trying to be upright. All right, so you're moving constantly, because automatically our body's trying to go that way, but we're trying to push it to the center. Push it to the center. Trying to get flexibility by moving the upper body into the center. Good. Okay. Take that front leg out, straighten it out. Bring the other leg round to the front. Shake both legs out. Right, so then we're going to do the other side. So, bending that front leg forward, and then taking the other leg round to the back, okay, and then using your block to start to shift you back into the center, Just check your legs that you're okay, and then just try and move into the center. Good, right, take that front leg, stretch it out to the front, bring the other leg round to the front, shake both legs out, shake both legs out. Okay, good, so just to kind of like, we're going to do another posture to really kind of, you know, work on those areas that we've been working on today. So just swing your legs round, right, so that you're back into this position, right. So if I go down to the side, then you'll be able to see better. So your feet have to be outwards, all right. So your feet are pointing outwards. Your knees right towards the end of the mat. Your knees towards the end of the mat. Spring the feet outwards. And then come onto your lower arms, This will give you a deeper, deeper posture into both leg joints, and then your lower back. And just keep that there for a few moments. Good, and then moving forward with your lower arms, keeping the hands, fingers spread out. Just move forward on your mat, okay, onto your lower arms a bit more. So from this posture, we're going to bring the feet in, bring the knees in, slide the legs out, and you're going to sit on your hips. All right, we're in kind of like Sphinx position, and just roll your hips side to the side so it massages the hips, all that work that we've been doing on the hips, the groin area, genital area, so that you're just massaging all that area side to side. Just move side to side. And you're just looking out in front of you like the Sphinx. Keep moving the hips side to side. Keep moving. Okay, and then slowly bending the knees, bring the feet towards you and just sway them side to side, your lower legs, sway them side to side. You'll feel that this is working on, still working on your hips and the thighs at the front, but this amazingly works a lot on the lower back as well. And then start to kick your heels towards your butt. This gives a deeper feel into the lower back area. So kicking the heels into the butt as much as you can. Good. And then just sway the legs side to side again, side to side. And then just let them come down again back into the original posture of Sphinx. Just let the legs relax there. And then moving the hands towards you, sliding the hands towards you, bending the elbows for a deeper lift. So we're going to lift up